All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, first off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that push this word out in truth and in sincerity, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers. Right, and Shalom to the ones that endured his faith until the very end, right, until the time of Jacob's trouble, which are, again, the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. So, I want to do this, quick video, judging by the post right here. This man, the rulers of darkness, he got a lot to pay for, right? As we see time and time again, it's another example, right? Shit that they were doing, right? This one was 1959, right? Not so long ago. So, and then till this day, this man is still doing, the heinous acts that this man has been brought here to do. Right? It's in his nature. Habakkuk 2, right? He desireth all as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. That's all this man ever does. So they're pretty much locking them in schools and then setting them on fire. And again, yesterday, I was about to say today, but no, I had that class yesterday. Yesterday, you have the U.S. history classes, and they talk so much about how they passed all these acts and laws and different political parties, and had us have freedom. Till this day, we're obviously not free, right? We'll be free when this man is taken out of power. When this place, Babylon is destroyed, right? Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. They say that we're free, but, whenever since were we free? So, the water, to the brother, Azan Ha'amath, for sending these posts out. So, let's get a few scriptures on this. So, this is Daniel 8:25. It says, and through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. So, what is that? The craft to prosper in his hand, through his policies. Another example, Obadiah verse 7. He that were at peace with thee hath deceived thee. That's them breaking their policies, their treaties, all of their policies of, lies. The elder just went into, God brought it up. Soon, when you turn 18 or something like that, they have you sign it, or even, I think before that, you sign this selective services, right? But you don't actually have to sign it. They say you go to jail if you don't. It's in order for them to draft you, just in case of a war. You don't actually have to sign it. You ain't going to jail for that because it's a court document, right? That's all it is. It's not exactly a law. I mean, it sort of is, but isn't, right? It was written into a court document. It wasn't, just a bill that was passed into a law. It didn't even go through the full 3 stages of the branches, right? So it's all nothing but lies. This man is built off of lies. That's Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. It's all full of lies and robbery. This place is built off of, capitalism. Stealing, you got to get to the highest bidder, right? Stealing money, gambling. That's all this place has ever been. It's nothing but capitalism. And the same goes for this man's policies. Right? So through his policies, he caused deceit. It says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. So this so-called peace, loving everybody, Christianity, it destroys many, mentally and physically. You already see what these people from these Christian churches are doing. They leave the church and they follow into some other god or just none at all. Why? Because Christianity has failed these people. You know, this man's system has failed you. You know what they did back then? They cut out most of the scriptures of the Bible. But what did they keep? You know, all they left was this little ass book, and they kept the parts where it said, "Servants, obey your masters." And what do you think you jakes, you know, you simple Negroes are doing? You're still obeying your masters. And who is that? The rulers of darkness. You know, Esau. You're still obeying them. You know, your stimulus checks, you know, you're going to work, you know, you're still obeying them. And there's nothing you can do about that. You know, this is a reminder. We're in hell. Our captivity. It says, so he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Right? So you'll be stood up against the prince of princes. Right? That sound like the son of perdition. Right? So I'm gonna get this is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 16. It says, "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit." So this man, all he's ever done with his political speeches, you know, the Congress, the Supreme Court, all he's ever done, you know, is have these speeches set up. Half of them don't even write the speeches. They have the earpiece in their ear, Biden, and they speak sweetly to the people. Why? So they can vote for them. And that's why we don't, you know, again, you people get mad for voting somebody in the office, but either way, you're still voting, so it's still your fault. You voted whoever the hell you wanted in office. So now look what you got. They all speak sweetly with their lips, but they don't do a damn thing. Why? Because it is not according to the Bible. Y'all not following anything according to the scriptures. And this man cannot do that, right? Because it's not for him. It's for the Israelites. So he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Again, Habakkuk 2. He cannot be satisfied. Worth a damn. Right? There is no form of satisfaction in this man. Why? Because Revelation 12 and 12. Coming down with great wrath because he knows they have but a short time. He knows that his time is short. Right? That's why he's going to start kicking off, you know, a lot of these prophecies. Right? Especially the main one. You know, he knows that his time is already on a, what do you call them? The hourglass. You know, he already knows. This society falling is his worst nightmare. So, and then all he ever does, you know, is cover things up. That's also in Obadiah, I think, verse 6. Right? How are the hidden things of Esau searched out and sought up? Right? He really thinks that he can hide everything from the past, you know, that he has done with new stuff. Right? That's like me breaking a TV or something and then blaming it on somebody else, you know, who breaks, you know, a light. You know, a prime example is when they say forgive and forget, you know, what happened to us, you know, slavery. But they keep in mind, you know, the towers, right? The plane crash into the towers. They keep that in mind. We would not rest. But what about all these heinous crimes that y'all have committed? So, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, and Shalom.